Hello guys, welcome back to another spoilery vlog. Readalongs Midnight is on the cards for today, and I've started reading this, but I haven't got that far in, so I don't want to give you too many thoughts yet. The last vlog was... is it out yet? Yeah, it's out now. It did go for a little while, and it was only a thin book, so what I'm going to try and do is maybe give you updates at like the 100-page mark, 200 pages, right, unless there's something that like really gripping happens, because I feel like the first vlog was a lot and the brain. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna dive straight back into this, and I will give you more coherent thoughts when I've read a bit more, and we can actually have a discussion, me and the camera, a one-sided discussion. Oh my god, so Miss Assassin is not assassinating. I know I said I wasn't going to update you until like 100 pages in, but as I continued reading it, I remembered that I wanted to discuss something that happened at the beginning of the book. We find out that Miss King's Champion, Miss Assassinator, Miss Assassin, isn't assassinating. She's giving them an option. What kind of assassin is she? I know she didn't want to do what the King's bidding, and I get why she's not doing it, but also... what? She's gonna get caught out, obviously. And also, in the back of my noggin here, it is sort of tingling a little bit, because the video that Becca from Becca the Books put out about like are all Sarah J Maas things connected, they've all got Faye in. But where's the Faye in this? I know I'm only in book 2, and it's probably gonna come. But who is Faye? Is KO Faye? But like hiding? Is Dorian really Faye? That's a good question. They will all get answered further down the line, methinks. But this is just me verbalising thoughts, and but none of them have wings. So, I don't know what that situation would be. Fae don't have wings anyway, do they? Not all of them. Dragon, Fae, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just thoughts in the brain. Oh my god. This is what happens when you've got shorter hair and it's humid and sticky. Your hair just fluffs up and it's a mess. However, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Readalongs Midnight, and holy Jesus, stuff's going down. Like, Kale and, I wanted to call her Anya then, not Anya, Selena are getting closer and being more comfortable around each other. But also, I'm not liking this new guy that's coming. I don't want to call him Trevor, but his name's not Trevor. The guy that she's supposed to kill, that she knows that she was being kind of seductive with. Insert name here when I remember it. But Kale is clearly jealous of this guy, and Dorian is clearly jealous of Kale and Selena's like relationship, whether that's platonic or not. Well, we know it's not platonic, don't we? Because, you know, feelings. And I'm not gonna lie, I am a KO girlie, so I'm not mad about it. But I kind of think that something's gonna go wrong, because she can't be his girl, because he is the King's Guard. So it's not gonna work, is it? Just like it didn't work with Dorian, because he's the prince. She's just liking these guys that are just not right for her. In like the political sense, but in like how they get along with each other, just banter, it's great, love it, 10 out of 10 do recommend. But I don't know what's gonna go on, I don't know what's gonna happen. Nahimi is obviously getting a bit annoyed that she can't do anything about helping the rebels, because it will blow her cover totally, and you know, King will kill her. Obviously Selena's now got this issue that she's not been killing these people, she's just been telling him to leave and not come back and like change the names and stuff. So the king's obviously gonna find out and punish her in it. But what he said was he was gonna kill Kale and Nehemia. So are they gonna be unalived? Is Kale gonna be like, oh, like this love story happens and Kale and Selena finally admit they've got feelings for each other, and then he's gonna get unalived because she gets found out? Is that what's gonna go down, Ms. Mass? I think Ms. Mass is gonna hurt me like this, and I'm not here for it. Really, I'm not. I want them to just fight the world together. Arm in arm. I want them to be just that couple against the world, do you know what I mean? But I just don't think it's gonna happen. And Roland's coming into the picture. Immediate ick, immediate dislike, immediately one of just the thought of this human being being in the vicinity of like anybody. It just seems so slimy and blah. Why? I don't understand. He's a pointless human being. Maybe we think differently later on, I don't know. But I don't like Roland. He's a twat. That is all. My thoughts, feelings and ponderances at this time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sorry, King Dickwood did what now? Like, you can't, I mean, I know that they said that you can't talk about magic in the fae, blah, 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 but he just murdered people for singing about magic in the fair. What? Oh, I'm trying to think about a time when I've heard a person in a book more. There probably is, but right now, other than Grace and Tatiana, if you know, you know. I can't think of anything right now, but I'm seriously pissed off, and I feel like there needs to be some repercussions for these actions. King needs to die. Not my king, not our king. Sorry, the king in the book, Crown of Midnight. Just putting it out there in case people take that as an out of context clip. The king in Crown of Midnight needs to die. There we go. Oh, Kale and Elena getting closer. It's so great. It's so great, isn't it? I'm not a fan of the way that Dorian's acting. But he could have magic. So does that mean he's not like the biological son of the king? Or does the king have magic that he's hidden? Is his mum really his mum? Is there something that people don't know about his lineage? So many questions that need to be answered here. And also, we still don't know fully what these word marks mean in relation to what's going to happen to Selena. Did I say Elena? I meant Selena. Kale and Selena. I'm really enjoying this. And I'm concerned though that this thing happening between Kale and Selena is gonna go to shit because we're only in book 2. What do I do? Selena and Kale. It was so, where was it? Selena and Kale. So exciting. But also now I know for like the realsies, the showsies, that stuff's gonna go down, stuff's gonna go wrong, and I don't know how to handle that because it's too early for things to turn out well, and oh god, I don't know what to do with myself. Also, totally not related, but I put stickers on the back of my new case. Look at the bunnies! Look at the bunnies! Bunnies and coffee. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to this book and talk to myself some more. Okay. Kale's just been taken. Kale has just been taken. By who? I know we're probably gonna find out in the next couple of pages, but I'm has the king been watching them when, like, they haven't noticed? And what's this thing? See, I thought there was something different about the king, and it wasn't just that he's using some supernatural stuff. We just knew because of what happened with Cain in book 1. We knew it. We did. I don't know if you did, but I did, and I just don't know if I verbalized it into the camera. But I can't get over the fact that, like, Nehemia was trying to make Selena feel bad for not sticking up for, like, the people and going against the king, but she doesn't realise that, like, Selena's life is on the line. She's already risking things by sleeping with Kale, and their relationship is just so cute. But I just don't trust Roland. I don't know if this thing with Dorian is all in his head. Like, is he actually magic? Or did it skip a generation? Again, we still don't know. We still don't know. And I need to do other things tonight, but I need to also finish this. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't even know what page I'm on, because I started to read it physically. I think I'm here, ish. So I'm nearly finished. I have 3 hours left of the audio, which I don't think I'll finish tonight, because I need to edit this vlog that goes up tomorrow. Or can it go up on Wednesday? I don't know. I'll see you there. Almost as soon as I said it, it happened. Kale was taken away, and he was being used. Nehemia was fighting with the rebels, and they didn't want to just talk to Nehemia. They wanted to unalive her, and then Nehemia's being unalived, and I don't like it. I'm sorry, Miss Mass. This is not acceptable. But then, like, Selena went into this freaking rage thing, and she went for KO because KO knew that they wanted to go and talk to Nehemia. And yeah, she's now in a dungeon cell next to Caltaine. And Caltaine is just, I don't know. Caltaine keeps seeing these dreams. She keeps having these dreams, and I forgot about that. She keeps mentioning similar things to what Nehemia mentioned in her dreams. So is this because Caltaine's on drugs? Or does Caltaine have something as well, or is that just irrelevant? I don't know. But as she was going to kill Kale, the magic stopped her. Like, Dorian's magic stopped her. Like, and how did nobody notice? Other than Selena, the one who you would think was be least likely to notice it, because she was in like a tunnel vision, bulldog style, Aggie rage. And she noticed that he'd used magic, and then she hissed at him. She fucking hissed at him. Oh god, I do feel for her though, because despite the argument that she had with Nehemia, they were still friends. And just because you're arguing with your friends doesn't mean you don't love them anymore, does it? And it's like they parted on bad words because they'd had an argument. And when I saw that the guards were dead, I was hoping that maybe they'd just taken Nehemia, and they were like, I don't know, this sounds really bad, that they were like torturing her and questioning her rather than just assassinating her. Because if they'd just been torturing her or like holding her somewhere in order to torture her, then Selena could have come to the rescue and it would have been fine. But no, they'd actually just assassinated her, like, in the room, and then they've been laid out in a particular way. It must have something to do with Roland, because all this stuff with Nehemia came in to question when Roland was there, and Roland's been pretending to be really nice to Dorian, and I think he's just, there's something going on there. He's not really as nice as he's led Dorian to believe, and we now know that it wasn't the king that did this to Nehemia, because Dorian had just come from dinner with the king and he was expected to talk to Nehemia about the rebels. So sorry, I've just been talking at you for like 3 minutes. I need to verbalise all these thoughts in my brain because I don't have anyone to talk to about this conversationally. Well, I do. I could message Smash, but Smash is busy, and I could message some of the friends. Everybody's busy and I don't want to disturb them, so I'm just verbalising my thoughts to you guys, okay? I don't know what I want to do right now. Do I continue reading? And the thing is, that things get worse. Like, things get harder. Kingdom of Ash. People cry and are broken by Kingdom of Ash. I've not read it. I haven't cried at this one yet, but there's a lump in the road. There's kind of like a shock factor situation. I'm surprised I haven't cried when Nehemia died, but maybe it's just because I'm not that close to Nehemia. If anything happened to Kale, I'll probably cry. Other than just almost getting killed. But it's just, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Can we just appreciate that Nehemia lied to Selena the whole time? She knew where the word marks were, what the word marks were. She knew about the tomb. We found out because Selena's just gone down to see Mort after finding out that she was also the one that was helping the rebels. And as close as her and Nehemia were, I don't feel like you can say you are that close to somebody and then lie to them like that. I don't care if you're saying, well, I'm trying to protect you. I struggle. Maybe I'm just very open with my friends. Maybe I'm too open with my friends. I don't know, but I can't see me lying to them about some things that are so important, especially when Selena proved that she could be trusted and that she was friends with Nehemia. I get that because she was kind of having feelings for Dorian at one point, and then KO that Nehemia might be like reluctant to share certain information with her in case she caved, but she was an Ardalan assassin. She is the assassin of Ardalan, so I'm sad Nehemia's dead. Nehemia shouldn't have died. Like, stay with your mass. Up yours. Just saying, this is not okay. But it's also not okay to lie to your friends. Okay, oh, don't cry. I know that this might be a very controversial opinion, but I like Kale and I don't want him to cry, and Selena not changing the will. What the fuck? I know she was too much hassle, but she still clearly has feelings for him. But why? What? So who's gonna be the love interest now? Because they're not getting back together, are they? They're never, ever, ever getting back together. Selena is fair. Selena is fair. This is how the worlds connect. This is why Becca in the book said, like, do the worlds connect? Selena is fair. Selena is fair. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What do you mean? Okay, I've had time to think about my thoughts, feelings and ponderances, and I'm not okay. Okay, I'm not okay. I need to read book 3 ASAP Rocky, and I'm sorry Smash and Tori, I'm probably going to read ahead. I'm going to reread Assassin's Blade, and I am then going to move on to Airfire, because I don't think I can cope with not knowing. But then that would also mean that I would have to wait even longer to read the next one. I am so glad that I got the hardbacks of these before those ugly covers were everywhere. The supremacy of the covers. I am KO jumping after Fleetwood to Fleetfoot to save the dog, knowing how much she meant to Selena, was just adorable. And the shock on his face when he found out she was fair, I thought for a moment that he was gonna turn his back on her and be like, absolutely not, no, I'm not wanting anything else to do with you. And I thought his walls were gonna go back up. I'm not sure how he's gonna go now that he knows that she is a lost princess. At one point, when I found out she was fair, I just pressed a load of letters and then sent it to Smash with like googly eyes, and then I sent a message to Becca saying Selena is fucking fair and a lost princess. So that is the tweet. That's the message. They're my thoughts. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I think that I'm glad that her and Kale have finally, everything's out in the open, and he said that he loves her, and she's kind of, you know, she's saying that she's like never gonna, she's always gonna pick him, and it's always gonna be him. So it's her way of saying love you too, peace out. But she's on her way to potentially murder, but we still don't know if she's actually gonna murder these people. And Kale sent her away to save her, and I think they might come and bite him in the ass, because at the moment I don't think, I'm glad that the Dorian thing, line under it, line drawn, is fine. I want him to go off and meet his woman or man or whatever, meet his person and someone who will accept him and his magic, and that was a revelation, and the magic, but anyway. And I think Kyle is gonna end up with somebody else, and Selena is gonna, it's gonna either be that Selena comes back with somebody else and Kyle is heartbroken and then wanders off and gets someone else, or Selena's gonna come back and find that Kale's been married off to someone else, because Kale made a deal with his father to go back to where he's from, I've forgotten the name now. So I feel like his dad's gonna take him back to take over and follow in his dad's footsteps, but in order to do that, they're gonna marry him off to somebody. But Sarah Jim likes to change love interests. I thought the change of love interest was just gonna be Dorian to Kale, but clearly not. She's gonna jump from Kale to somebody else, because I can't see a way that she's gonna come back and that she's gonna come back and they're gonna be together. I could see if this happened near the further, like the back end of the series, I could see that, like, you know, Selena would go off, do the do, come back and be all happily ever after. But leaving this relationship for like so many books in order to come back right at the end, I don't think it's going to work. I think the space is going to be too much, if that makes any sense. And they're not going to give her a happy ending with Kale power through a series. She's not. It's not what Sarah J. does. So, we'll see. And I'm hoping that if there's a love interest that comes in, that is not an ass. She deserves some goodness. Anyway, that's my thoughts, feelings upon it and Crown of Midnight. If you want to see more of me, do you like me, you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. If you're here and you want to let me know you're here, but you don't have anything to say, please leave a black heart, very much appreciated. And until next time, let me know your thoughts down below if you've read this book and this series. No spoilers for the rest of the series, but I will be doing a spoiler vlog of Assassin's Blade next. So I will see you next month with that one. Bye. Cause I don't please fall, I don't please fall. Yeah.